Hello! Here I am trying to make a kitten statue that someone wanted to know how to make, and the tutorial apparently is paid. So here you can see a failed statue I made at first, but I realized the proportions were wrong, so here started again. I counted the blocks from the perspective, the one perspective we have of the picture of the statue, and I think it has 8 blocks long and then 3 blocks of depth. Uh, and the paws stand right at every corner of the base. So yeah, here I'm building the thing from start, trying to guess how everything should be. My recommendation for you if you're watching this video is don't build as I build because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm guessing where everything goes. So wait until I finish the video to start building. Maybe replay it if you want. But don't build as I build because I will make mistakes and I will correct them by the end of the video. Also, one thing you will notice is that the statue looks like it lacks depth, but it's because the person who made the original statue was using a shader, and I don't really use shaders. I'm using vanilla Minecraft and maybe some add-ons, but they're furniture add-ons, and so it makes no difference here. This person used chisel tuff to make the base, and then polished andesite stairs to make the corners of the base. You can't see that because I didn't record that part. For some reason, my microphone wasn't working as I was recording the thing, so this is a voiceover. Here you can see I'm moving the paw one block further because of the mistakes that I was talking to you about earlier. I made mistakes as I was building the thing, and I corrected them as I was progressing in the statue. I'm also not really following the block pattern the person used. The person used rock, cobblestone, andesite, and I think tuff, and polished andesite. All slabs, stairs, and one wall. Just one wall. Which is the one you've seen here, as the paw that it's lift. Here I'm trying to count the blocks that should go in that part. And here I'm building the tail. Maybe I should have added a button to make like the back part of the cat. I know the tail maybe looks weird by this point, but I assure you I think this is how the cat should be made. Maybe it looks weird by this point, but it's because this is maybe the neck of the cat. It's not really an arm or shoulder. So I know this depth looks weird, but it should be there. You will see that the cat has cheeks.
And this video is taking way too long, so now I'm making it faster. Here you can see the eyes go. I suggest you use a darker block behind. I didn't, but maybe if you use a darker block behind, maybe cobblestone block, and then andesite stair in front of it, then you'll have more depth. I know I talk a lot about depth, but it's what makes this statue stand out more. It's what makes it look so better compared to others. And yeah, if you can get the original texture pack the person used to make this statue, then yeah, it will look better. Okay, so now that I'm almost done with the front part of the cat, I have to guess how the other side looks like. I'm missing the ears now, but I will place them eventually. What I was thinking I should do is copy what I've seen in the front, but in the back. Here you can see I'm placing the ears of the cat, which finishes everything I can see in the front part of the cat. And now I have to try to guess how the other side looks. I think there should be a button. We don't see one in the picture, but I think it will make a nose. And here should be something, I don't really know what it is. I think it's chains, but the texture pack look furry, and I haven't found any item on vanilla Minecraft that gives off that texture. Maybe that coral, but I don't know if you can place that in the position we want it. Here you'll see me struggling with the paw that goes behind. I went and checked back the picture of the statue several times before I realized how I should have made it. And now I'm copying everything from the front of the cat to recreate what should be behind that. Here I'm doing the same thing with the paw. From what I seen on the picture, by the end of the paw there should be a slab to make it look longer, because you know cat paws are longer in their feet, but I didn't like how it looked like. Maybe you should decide if you want it to look like that. Now you'll see me struggling to find out how this paw should be. This part is pure improvisation. You will see me break and place blocks over and over again because I don't like how they look like. Here the maths are not mathing. I know there should be something that looks like a half block behind the thing and then something up that looks like a stair, but I don't know what it is. I went back once again to look at the picture and realized it's a stair that is behind the paw, but I wasn't sure how it was placed, and here I misplaced it. It shouldn't look like that, it looks like the paw is deformed. And now I fixed it. It was up. That's how it should look like. And for purposes of depth, I decided to put a stair there, and then change the block from cobblestone to andesite again. And lastly, the details. So I went and put buttons where I think they were. I put them one here there to make the nose, and then on the cheek, then on the other side, and then on the sides, because that's where they are in the picture. Here I'm checking that it looks like in the picture. And I'm realizing I'm missing the whiskers. And I still wasn't sure what the whiskers were made of. As I mentioned before, I thought it was maybe coral, but I wasn't convinced how the coral would look like. Here I'm trying to see what kind of block could come out from that one and look like whiskers. Here I fixed the neck and fixed the back part, because I also realized that the block we are supposed to see that there in the bottoms of the cat is a stair. And then I used tuff, because I realized I really didn't use tuff other than when I was building the base. And this person used a lot of tuff. And you can see that the neck doesn't look as thick when I broke the blocks that I think were misplaced. And now I'm applying chains, because I'm sure that the thing they used to make the whiskers is chain, but because I don't have the same texture pack, they look awful. They look awful. Here I'm thinking the paw that is lifted looks maybe way too flat, and I'm not sure if I should move them one block to the side, so it looks like it's separated from the body, but I'm checking from all the other sides of the cat, and I think maybe moving the paw to this side would make it look weird, so I leave it that way. And here you can see how it looks like with the slab that should be there to make the paw longer, and you will see why I don't like how it looks like. And it's not because it's a different material, it's really just weird to see one paw short and then the other paw looks flat and longer. It looks asymmetrical, and I don't like it. And here it is. I hope you found my tutorial very useful to make your cat statue. I'm sorry that I don't have the shaders to make it look like the same thing, but I hope it worked, and I wish you luck when making your own statue. And let me know what you think of my building abilities. Bye.